Welcome back, engineers. So for this video, our goal is to create this drawing here of prototypes 1, 2, 3 for our blade systems. Notice we'll have our measurements in inches. I will come up with this error right here, but to fix this, just double click on your value, convert it from millimeters to inches, and you should be good. Aside from that, we will be making these 3 prototypes here. Should be pretty quick, so let's get started. We're going to start off by creating a new document. So click Create, Document. We're going to title this Turbine. Create. We're going to start off on our front view. But before we do that, select this section here, click on Workspace Units, select Inches, and Accept. So on our front view, create a sketch. We're going to create a circle centered at our origin. We're going to use our Dimension tool and make this a value of 2. So we're going to make the diameter a value of 2. We're going to extrude. We're going to select Symmetric, and this is going to have a value of 0.2 inches, which is the thickness of the wood that we'll be using to create these hubs. So now let's go to our top view. At this point, we're creating a sketch. On our top view, select Construction, Project, so use these 2 tools. Select this and this line here. So now we're going to create a center point rectangle. It's centered at the origin. Go up and out. So deselect. So click here and here. Select these 2 lines. We'll make them equal. And we're going to make these 2 coincidental. So now we're going to draw a line, a construction line, from this point to this point here. We're now cutting the squares in half and creating a triangle with a 45-degree angle. So let's go ahead and let's accept this. Hide our top, front, and right plane. Let's go ahead and select plane. We want line angle and select this line right here. So now we want to input a value of 90 degrees. And we accept that. We're going to select this plane here. Right click, view normal to. Now we're going to create a sketch on plane 1. And let's go ahead and draw a bar like that. Another one like this. Across and up. Let's go ahead and draw a construction line like that. All right. So now at this point, I'm going to lift this up above the origin with a value of 0.5 inches. And the height of this blade system will have a value of 5 inches. And then this dimension right here will have a value of 3 inches. Okay. And we do want this symmetric about this line, so go ahead and click these 2, select Symmetric, and about this line, so to keep it centered. All right, so now at this point, we're going to accept this. We're using circular pattern. Oops. Let's go ahead and create extrude. So click on extrude, select Symmetric. We're selecting this surface here. And we want a value of 0.2. You can adjust that later depending on the size of whatever. You can adjust that later depending on the size of the material you use. So now we're going to select the circular pattern. Feature pattern. We're selecting this blade here. Axis pattern is this circle here. Notice we have our instant count of 4. We go ahead and accept that. Let's rename this to prototype 1. Now we're going to duplicate this. We're going to rename it. Delete all this, put it 2. Let's go here. So all we need to do here is change the circular pattern. So put a value of 8. And that's prototype number 2. For prototype number 3, we're going to duplicate this, prototype 2, rename it, and name it prototype 3. So now in prototype 3, we're going to edit sketch 3. Let's change this value to a value of 8, and we accept this. Now notice that our blade structure increased in size because we changed the value of one blade. So now we're going to create a drawing. And let's select NCA inches and click OK. So now we're going to prototype 1, selecting this, placing it here. We go up and place our top view. So we have a front view, top view. We're going to insert prototype number 2. So click Insert, Prototype 2. That's the front view, top view. Now we're going to insert prototype number 3. Here's our front view, our top view. So now we're going to add a few dimensions. So I'm going to select this portion here to give a value to our blade, and blade end to the other blade end to get a total distance of our blade system. And that's pretty much what we want for all 3 of these setups. So please make sure you do that. And then we also want to know this corner to this corner. Oops, no we don't. All right, so now for the final touch, let's go ahead and place the name. So prototype 1. And we're pretty much finished. So you're going to need to name this prototype 2, prototype 3, and then put in the values for these similar to this. Anyways, thanks for watching and try it out.